October 18th, I was notified of the decision, and I would just like to read it in the official language that Brown gave it to me because I think it's important to know. He was found responsible for offense 2A, actions that result in or can be reasonably expected to result in physical harm to a person or persons. Offense 3A, sexual misconduct that involves non-consensual physical contact of a sexual nature. Offense 3B, sexual misconduct that includes one or more of the following: penetration, violent physical force, or injury. There's a loud clap, hold on. I'll repeat that last one again. Offense 3B, sexual misconduct that includes one or more of the following: penetration, violent physical force, or injury. In my case, it was all three. And offense 5A, illegal possession or use of drugs and or alcohol. He was found responsible for all four of those offenses. And at the bottom of this page, which I have right here on brown letterhead, it says, as a result of these findings, Brown University is imposing the following suspension until fall 2014. That was in October. I appealed this decision immediately. He did not appeal the decision. I wrote a long letter, which I have here, explaining that I did not feel safe attending classes in the fall. I still had 2 years left to finish my degree and was not going to be safe with those sanctions. The vice president of the university is the one who reads the appeal. She received my appeal, and she did not grant my appeal. So my appeal letter explained my concerns for safety. It also mentioned that I had the information that the panel, who had actually heard all the testimonies and all of the witnesses that day, had recommended a 2-year suspension, and the senior associate dean of the Office of Student Life brought it down from 2 years to 1 year. Now, he was allowed to stay on campus, attending classes and living in the dorm right over there throughout the appeal process, even though he did not appeal. He was not asked to leave campus until just before Thanksgiving. There were 3 weeks left of school, and yet he is still considered to have been suspended for a year. Now, he will not receive, supposedly, credit or financial reimbursement for the fall semester. That said, I lived in fear for my life, and I lived in traumatic triggering all over campus for most of the fall semester, and really was only given 1 semester of freedom and safety on this campus before he returned in the fall. I made it very clear to the administration that I did not feel safe with their decision, and they told me that I had been given what they could give me, and that they had made the decision based on the precedent of past sanctions. I raised to them the question about change, and when has change ever happened from looking at the past precedent. We don't have to look hard at civil rights or at women's rights or gay rights to say, oh, we just do it the way we did it in the past. And if Brown is a school that says that we are at the forefront of doing the right thing, it's kind of confusing that we're making decisions like this based on past precedent.